John, as I look at your table of contents, it seems like your book is broken down in easy-to-understand language for even the layman, such as the chapters like, what is search engine optimization, and why does that work, and analyzing your website's copy and usability, and optimizing your site content. Things like this seem like they would be very easy to process and apply today to our own websites.
Yeah, Terry, that's one thing that I've heard from a number of people who have bought the book is that it was very easy to understand. It's written in a easy, approachable way, and I really wanted to reach everybody with this book. I wanted to distill it down to the basics. How do you do it? How do you do it yourself? So you don't have to pay thousands of dollars to an agency or a marketing company. And so, yeah, that's what we did. I really took an effort to make this understandable and start at the basics and work through it. And the feedback that we've gotten so far has been great. And, there's a lot of folks like yourself and others who are just getting into the web, don't understand a lot of the basics, and they need something like this. And there really wasn't a book out there that really did that. So I'm happy with the feedback I'm getting, and that's great that it's working for a lot of folks.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Tell us, John, because a lot of people are starting to get into blogs, and how do blogs fit into this whole search engine optimization copywriting universe, if you will?
Right. Well, first of all, that's a great question. The blogs are everywhere, and where were they 5-6 years ago? They've really kind of taken over the web. And just as a starter, I'd like to just briefly mention that search engine optimization, a lot of people don't know what that is. It's really the practice of using a variety of techniques to improve your site's ranking on the search engines. And whether it's adding stuff to the code, working with site navigation and usability, making it easier for your customers to get through your website, or web page copywriting, which is what my book is about. It's really doing a lot of different things to try and improve your search engine rankings. And getting to blogs. Blogs are a great way to connect with your customers and prospects in a casual, conversational way that's not threatening, that you're not trying to sell them something right away. You're trying to build a relationship with these people. And once you build a relationship with a prospect, then it's a lot easier to sell them something down the road. And that's what a lot of companies are missing, is that they think that they're just trying to make something quickly and sell something right away. But really, it's all about building a relationship, a long-term relationship with your customers, and that's what a blog is great at doing.
Boy, isn't that the truth, whether we're able to do that face-to-face or, that's one of the things that's been so challenging is developing those relationships in this online universe. And right. I myself, I was talking to a girlfriend the other day, we're lamenting the fact that so many people looking for jobs right now. How do you make your resume stand out? I mean, I would think that people could take some of your copywriting ideas and actually implement them into their resumes so that, again, it would pop out and make people want to develop a relationship with you and seek further contact.
That's right. Absolutely. And that's a good idea for anyone that's looking for a job nowadays. And what you kind of touched on is really making copy or making the words that someone's reading easier to understand, easier to pick up, and more conversion friendly. So it's not just about getting your site improved in rankings on the search engines. It's also about, once they get to your website, making the content readable and understandable, and talking about benefits. What is the customer going to get out of your product or service? Making it conversational, so they feel like they're talking to a friend right from the get-go. And then the final thing is giving them a call to action, asking them to do something. And whether that's, call us now or get your free trial or your free demo today, then you can sell them something down the road. But the first thing is really connecting with them on a content level, so that when they're reading the words on your website, they feel like they know you, or like something that you talk about in the content really hits a nerve with them.
And, especially in these days of pop-up blockers and whatnot, some of us have a choice as to whether we're going to look at something or whether we're just going to click out of it. And I noticed that you address that as well in your book in terms of pay-per-click, landing page, and banner ad copywriting.
Right.
Some of that stuff, man, it just, I don't even bother to look at it. And so you tell us how we can actually capture someone's attention with that?
Yeah, here's the thing is you have less than 20 seconds, really, to capture someone's interest on your website. So you need to do something on your website, have something there that really brings them in. And whether that's on the best websites that you see, they do it really well. They either have a little graphic there that says download your free trial now, or get your free white paper on whatever it is here. Something that really reaches out and grabs the prospect. And 9 times out of 10, you don't see that on a website. You find call us today at the very bottom, and they have to scroll down to find that. But if you have something that's right there on your homepage or right there on your landing page that really gives them something for free right up front, then you're gonna grab their attention. You're gonna get their attention. They're gonna call you. They're gonna email you, and you're gonna get that business over your competitor.
Fantastic, John. Hang tight. We'll be back with you. Wrapping up the next few minutes with our author, John Wibben. He's written the book Content Rich, and writing your way to wealth on the web. Boy, John, we could all use just about any way we can get wealthy these days, I'm telling you. And certainly, the web for most of us novices and laymen can be a pretty tricky place to navigate. And it looks to me like your book is well written and easy to understand. Before we give everyone your contact information one more time, I'm wondering, again, just for your average person, do you recommend outsourcing copywriting on the website, or do you recommend that they go ahead and get your book and that they're going to have enough knowledge to do it on their own?
I think that most people can write and write well. And with the tactics and tricks I'm talking about in my book, that gives them what they need to know, the keyword phraseology, the writing the meta tags, and those types of things. If you're not a great writer, if you don't like writing, then outsource it. There's a lot of great copywriters out there, but I would say probably 80% of the folks out there can do it themselves using the tactics and strategies I talk about in my book, and they'll save money and then accomplish the same goal that they're trying to accomplish when they outsource, which is improve their rankings on the search engines and then get more people to buy or contact you once they get to your website.
Fantastic. I really appreciate your time this morning. And, John, I want to let people know how to find your book, how to find your website, and most importantly, I understand you're going to be coming to Albuquerque, so how do we keep up to date with your schedule and get to learn more with you?
Yeah, absolutely. The website is contentrichbook.com. Again, contentrichbook.com, and that's where folks can order the book. And for your listeners, Terry, we're also going to throw in a free website review for their website where I go through and look at the copy and give them some feedback. We're going to throw in a free ebook on link-friendly content that I wrote last month that's doing really well. And we're also going to throw in some freebies from some other online marketing partners that I work with who wanted to be a partner with us. So all of that can be, we're going to put into the mix when folks order the book on contentrichbook.com. And I'll be coming to Albuquerque about 2 months from now. I'll know for sure, like I said, soon, and I will put that on my website so folks can go to the website to find out the exact date.
And how about if you let us here at Weekends know, John, so that perhaps we can share the information and indeed have you back?
Yeah, that would be great. I'll do that for sure.
Fantastic. We sure appreciate all your knowledge and the fact that you shared it with our listeners this morning, and wish you all the best luck in the world. And thanks for taking the time with us today.
Thank you, Terry.
John, have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you on your way to Albuquerque, okay?
All right, great.
All right. Bye-bye, my friend.